नहीं सर, हैंग हो रखा है अभी भी।
Now it is okay.
आया। यस सर।
Yes. Now it is online. Okay. It will take a 50 seconds more. Okay, 1 minute लेगा stream के लिए. Just wait.
यस सर।
Now it is online. Okay.
यस सर।
Online है ना? Live है?
नहीं सर।
हाँ?
नो सर। नो सर। नहीं सर।
It become
ब्लैंक
okay.
है स्क्रीन सर, ये आ गया।
Just wait. फिर से जाते हैं हम लोग. ठीक है. I think internet problem फिर से आ गया. Just wait. हो रहा है. ठीक है. हाँ, now it is okay. हाँ, now it is live. Okay. Stream resume. अभी लाइव है. ठीक है. It is resume now. Hello. Now it is resume.
यस सर।
हाँ, देख सकते हो आप. resume है. Okay. Just a minute. पूरा नहीं हो रहा है. Now it is live. लाइव है ना अभी. ओके, एवरीवन वीडियो स्टॉप सर. जस्ट वेट. फिर से थोड़ा चेक करते दूसरा करते काम. जस्ट वेट.
हाँ सर, लाइव है।
लाइव है ना अभी. इट इज लाइव. ओके. चलो, नाउ इट इज लाइव. दीक्षा सिंह, प्राची एंड एवरीबडी इज अगेन स्टॉप. इट इज stream is continued. It is showing that now. Okay. Now please continue with your answer. Okay. Minal Roy saying your brother is asking question. Okay. Is it live ना? Live दिख रहा है? Just
सर वेट सर, आई विल चेक।
मैं उनको पूछता हूँ व्यूवर्स को.
सर लाइव आया सर, नहीं आ रहे हैं।
देखो, मैंने अभी कमेंट लिखा है उसमें इज इट लाइव करके.
सर शिक्षा एक क्वेश्चन बार बार रिपीट कर रही थी.
हाँ, लाइव
हार्डवर्क जरूरी है या स्मार्ट वर्क?
ठीक है. हाँ, चलो आप बताओ बेटा. नाउ इट इज लाइव. ओके. हाँ, बता. हार्ड वर्क जरूरी है क्या स्मार्ट वर्क जरूरी है?
सर किससे पूछा?
हाँ, ये शिक्षा ने पूछा है. ठीक है. कोई भी आंसर दे सकते हैं. यू आंसर अकॉर्डिंग टू यू. टिकट. ओके. प्रीति दे सकती है, मिनल एंड श्रद्धा. ऑल ऑफ यू कैन आंसर इट. आप में से कोई भी आंसर कर सकता है इसको. ठीक है.
सर दोनों जरूरी है आई गेस.
ओके. दोनों जरूरी है ना. ओके.
यस सर।
दोनों ज्यादा जरूरी है. हार्ड वर्क इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट एज वेल एज स्मार्ट वर्क.
सर लेकिन कई बार क्या होता है सर, स्मार्ट वर्क करते करते हम लैग भी हो सकते हैं. मतलब जरूरी नहीं है कि अगर क्वेश्चन पेपर में हर चीज हमने जो स्मार्ट वर्क से किया वही आएगी. स्मार्ट वर्क में कोई कोई मेन कॉन्सेप्ट भी छूट सकते हैं, जैसे कोई कोई स्मार्ट वर्क क्या समझता है, डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला को अंडरस्टैंड किए बिना फॉर्मूला रट्टा मारना, वो गलत है क्योंकि हर जगह फॉर्मूला यूज नहीं हो सकता, उसका कॉन्सेप्ट भी कहीं कहीं यूज होता है। तो सर अगर 100 में से ले तो 51% हार्ड वर्क जरूरी है, 49% स्मार्ट वर्क।
ओके, अगर 50% हार्ड वर्क, 49% स्मार्ट वर्क, 1% लक, व्हाट डू यू
सर
एग्जैक्ट?
51% हार्ड वर्क,
51% hard
1%
work.
ज्यादा।
Okay, 51% hard work is necessary, what exactly is said by Anjali. Okay, and 49% is a smart work. Okay, now coming to the smart work, what kind of suggestion you wanted to share with your other 10 standard student? How the smart work supposed to be gear up? Smartness कैसे लाया जाए स्टडीज में? श्रद्धा, प्रीति, मैनल, सबके लिए
सर नोट्स,
हाँ, नोट्स। ओके, बाकी बताओ। श्रद्धा आप बताइए।
स्मार्ट वर्क
नोट्स के ऊपर नोट्स, स्मॉल नोट्स की जगह
Notes making is a compulsory. Okay, so some students are making notes, they are just printing the whole book inside their notes. Okay, and they are saying that they are making notes. Is it okay?
नो सर।
नोट्स।
So how you suggest
सर
me?
और
हाँ, continue.
सर अगर रिफ्रेशर पढ़ रहे हैं तो अन्वेषा थी सर, उसने बताया था कि इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस मार्क कर लो और जब वापस एग्जाम के टाइम पढ़ो तो उन्हें ज्यादा ध्यान से पढ़े।
Okay, as
वो भी एक टाइप का स्मार्ट वर्क हो।
okay, Anjali shared the secret of her friend Anvesha that she
सर
suggested,
सीक्रेट
and
नहीं है सर,
secret ही है वो, other
सबको
student.
पता है सर,
But
सबको पता होता है ये, लेकिन कोई लाता है काम में, कोई नहीं लाता।
it depends on the student and student, but these people will follow you. Okay, as you become a ideal and beacon. Okay, so what you will say, so at least a 50% student wanted to follow and they will improve it. Okay, so marking a important question inside a refresher and revising it, just only marking it will not serve the job. Okay, you have to revise that and must practice for writing. Okay, now I will ask specific questions regarding just a minute, I will take the questions from viewers. Okay,
So there's a question from my brother.
okay, what exactly he said, because I am unable to see their questions right now. I don't know what exactly went wrong. Okay, चलो पूछो please. What exactly the question from your brother Minal?
Sir, it was that can you ask Meenal Roy how she got motivated for her studies?
Okay, that is the main question, where every student is highly pressurized from their parents, from their teachers, and from the relatives, friends, everybody else. They score high. Now this is a 10th, and this is going to life changing, and there will be a turning point. So such a high level of pressure is there every point, and you have to prove yourself from every step. So such kind of pressure, how you handle, and this is a totally demoralizing factor where everybody questioning your ability. Okay, सभी लोग आपके एबिलिटी के ऊपर एक क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं, तो ऐसे समय में आपने अपने आप को मोटिवेट कैसे रखा? ठीक है, सभी के लिए सवाल है, तो प्लीज शेयर कीजिए, आपने क्या ऐसी टेक्निक यूज की या फिर क्या ऐसे कौन सी सोच अपनाई आपने, विच काइंड ऑफ थिंकिंग यू adopted that which keep you always motivated? Okay, you got my question? Okay,
Yes, sir.
Sir,
हाँ
yes, sir.
बोलो.
Sir, जैसे if
Your voice is breaking, Minal. Okay, anybody wanted to answer? Anjali, Shraddha, how you keep your please.
sir motive
Sir, Meenal is answering.
sir motivation
Okay, continue.
sir motivation actually comes from inside because जैसे होता है ना सर कि फैमिली में जैसे कुछ साल पहले बहुत got so much high percentage, we should also get, there's a certain percentage pressure from parents and also the relatives, but the thing is a particular student should follow what they are doing. They should follow. The motivation comes from inside, and parents also motivate a lot, because my parents have never pressurized me for getting good percentage. They only have told to gain knowledge, not to gain marks. So
Oh,
that's the basic thing. Because क्या है ना कि सर 10th और 12th में अच्छे मार्क्स आ जाएंगे,
okay,
95 आ जाएगा, 95 प्लस आ जाएगा, लेकिन देन व्हेन कम्स टू कंपटीशन नो सर, जहाँ नॉलेज नहीं होगा तो वहाँ पे लैग आएंगे, और मेन कंपटीशन ही होता है। तो मोटिवेशन तैसे ही आता है सर कि हमें करना है, ये चीज करना है, तो प्रूव करना है।
okay. What about the Shraddha, Anjali, and Preeti? How you keep yourself motivated throughout the year? Okay, in spite of so many, there might be hiccups in your life also. We cannot say that your life is just like a highway, smooth ride. There's something up and downs as it is coming to other students also. Though, okay, how you manage these all things and keep yourself motivated? Okay,
Sir, mainly exams are motivational, sir. All students take it as a negative, but
okay,
we should take it as a positive, sir. Exams will show where we stand. What not to respect to others, but if we with reference to our past performance, if we compare our marks, that will keep us motivated. That how much I got in my previous exams and now where I stand in my own performance, and the exams pre-boards are main because they come from regionals means where we are lacking in our first pre-board. From that we improve our in second pre-board and then our boards.
okay. The all
So
exams
for
are
me, the
motivating.
exams are a motivational factor.
Okay, so exams are the motivating factor in your case. What about the Shraddha? What things keep
Yeah,
you
I
continue?
got motivated. I started to note down things for which I had to score more. Like I had a liking for a particular laptop,
Okay,
and my parents told they'll get me if I get good marks. So my motivation was that getting it for myself.
okay. So that award from your parents is become a motivating factor for you. Okay, what about
Yes,
the
also, when I saw like in our people had their pictures on banners like they were toppers and all. So I had a feeling like I had a wanting to have my own picture there. So like I
okay,
wanted to work hard for getting myself there where I wanted to be.
okay? As you think, you created a vision in your mind, and that vision become a motivating factor, pulling factor. Okay, we cannot call a pushing factor. That is a pulling factor, which pull you to your dream. Okay, what about the Preeti?
Yes, and I have it there. Like they have their photo in the banner.
Okay, that is a vision is completed. Now the certain you must have a continuous goals. Okay, what about the Preeti? Preeti
Yes,
question.
sir. I think main source of motivation were my teachers. I think they were my teachers. They motivated me a lot,
Okay,
especially you. So, and same as Shraddha, I also had him. And so I had set a goal that I had to get at least 90 marks so that I could at least select my stream or something.
okay,
Frankly speaking, I also want to the volleyball ballot. So I got so I had that aim to keep me motivated.
okay. Now coming to the mathematics, there are the two types of papers now. This year also with the new education policy, Government of India going to change a lot of things. Okay, so for mathematics, which kind of strategy or which kind of preparation you follow? Okay, which kind of books you prefer? Okay, regarding the books, test paper, guides. Okay, how much time you devoted for mathematics, because mathematics is a screwing subject most of the student. Okay, and they are running away from mathematics. The special strategy required for the mathematics, how to make a mathematics as an easy subject. Okay, please, how you deal, Anjali, how you taken the mathematics?
Uh, सर पहले से ही मेरे को थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा था मैथमेटिक्स में, तो मेरे को उतना ज्यादा दिक्कत नहीं हुई.
Okay,
And the main we can say the main point was that mathematics is not like other subjects that we can read the textbook and complete the syllabus. It's
Okay.
about the solving the sums, and the same numbers. Most of the students are mugging up the what the procedure was there, but we should not do like that. We should understand how it came. Means what's the aim of the question, what it's asking, and what it has given.
Okay.
So for me, that was
What about Shraddha? How you manage mathematics?
So mathematics was kind of easy for me since 8th standard or 9th standard. So it was easy for me to study mathematics. I learned all the concepts and I did almost every question and example from the textbook. And also I followed R.D. Sharma.
Okay.
Till the end of the year, I got habituated to the exams and questions because I had already done it 2 to 3 times.
Okay.
And I used to take a proper unit test time to time so that I got, yeah.
Testing and practicing made you perfect. Okay. What about Preeti? How you handle mathematics?
Math from the beginning only mathematics was not something very difficult for me. I loved it when I practiced mathematics. I used to do all the questions, मतलब 20 to 30 questions of same kind, of same types from R.D. Sharma or from the textbook. I did all the example questions, exercise questions and everything.
Okay.
Then after that, and our teachers used to give us many tricks and tips to do to solve the questions, and I followed them blindly. And I think that maths. I used to study maths. No, I didn't study maths very much. I used to study only one hour per day for maths, and I used to keep a time that I would solve this much questions in this much time. So I think I've practiced. This was my study plan for maths.
Okay. The practice and every day in touch with mathematics. That is what exactly you follow. So if you
Yeah.
mathematics is a friend, the one who practice it. What exactly you want to say? Minal.
sir. I would like to end a point.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Go ahead, Anjali.
Sir, when we get stuck in a problem in mathematics, we should never leave it. Means we should complete at least once and go
Okay.
through it every time we practice again. Means in textbook, we should solve each and every question at least 2 to 3 times before our board exams, so that we get familiar with the pattern and then go with the R.D. Sharma and other refreshers. But never leave a question that because it's a hard or other level, because we don't know what they will give in our boards.
Okay. So never leave any question unattempted. If it is unsolved by you, please reach to your teachers and the one who know how to solve it. Understand that question and then move to another mile. That what exactly Anjali is saying. Okay. Also refer similar kind of questions where you stuck in. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Minal, specifically I just wanted to ask you because many students asking that the student those who are problem with the mathematics and they are feeling that very tremendous pressure and fear with mathematics. How to manage that fear and of mathematics and how to deal with that fear and manageable hard portion, because as of concern the three Preeti, Shraddha and Anjali, they are feeling that mathematics is very easy, but in your case mathematics is something tricky. So there are lots of students those who feel that mathematics is very hard to crack nut. Okay, it is very hard nut to crack. So how you deal? Okay.
Sir, actually, from the beginning only, I thought that maths is very, like dangerous subject. I used to fear a lot. And
Okay.
from the beginning of 10th standard only, it was very hectic for me to solve any one question of mathematics only. So the main focus before the finals was to, practice the basic questions which I can solve and which I know. You should be perfect in the questions that you know.
Okay.
So some students have that fear that I'll get fail in mathematics. I also had that same fear, but I solved these basic questions which I knew already, and I became perfect in that. So that if I don't know any advanced questions, then I can solve the basics ones and I can gain marks. That was my strategy, and I only followed NCRT books. And yeah, it was very hectic for me maths, and finally I left it in 11th.
So the student, those who are feeling very problematic situation in maths, they must follow NCRT very strictly, its examples, and solve first NCRT. Okay, those who are very interested in maths and they wanted to score out of, they must go with higher books such as RD Sharma, okay, and any other reference material, okay, plus previous year questions. Now coming to science, okay, where the physics, chemistry and biology three combination is there. So how you all of you manage this science? Okay, first completion of syllabus, second revision, and third practice. These three sections you have to cover. Okay, please share your experience. Anjali, with you first.
Sir, syllabus completion was the main task because there are many chapters and they are divided in one single textbook is divided into physics, chemistry, and biology.
Okay.
So we have to complete with the time before means our pre-board we should complete at least by oneself one should complete the syllabus of every subject I would go with. That before we should not depend on the exams when they are approaching, that we should complete by then. We should go on a daily weekly basis, depends on one each person. And for practice revision, the revision we should go with firstly after completion of syllabus we should go with some refresher we can go with to clear gain more knowledge, then again revision of our textbook, then what one thinks it's better they can go. And practice of physics questions are must because numericals are there many much. That's all sir for me.
Okay, the physics and practice of physics question is what exactly the main, and completion of syllabus before time. Okay, that is very paramount. What about the Shraddha's view?
Sir, I would like to say that I completed my syllabus before they would teach in school. So I learned it by myself, and then when they used to teach in school, I got a revision handy. So
Okay,
I kind of knew everything already which they taught in school. And then second point was I referred to S-Chand refresher
S. Chan
because
refresher.
they
Okay,
had a lot of extra points.
okay,
Uh, they would help because suppose in exams you get 5 mark questions, like they are supposed to be in 2 marks, but they somehow put that in 5 marks, so you don't have extra points. So then that would help.
okay. Now coming to Preeti Kaushal. Preeti, I think we lost Preeti's connection. Okay, Meenal,
Yes, sir.
am I audible? Please,
Yes, sir.
what kind of strategy you follow to cover up science? Okay, that is a physics, chemistry, and biology. Three.
Yes, sir. So actually, I was good in biology and
Okay.
a little bit weaker in physics and chemistry.
Hmm.
So I did not, much time because the concept biology was very familiar and easy to me, recap only one time. In physics, I practice a lot, and for I used to memorizing formulas.
Your
I
voice
used
is
to
breaking.
memorize the chemistry formulas, physics formulas a lot, and sir, I used to learn the formulas of chemistry and physics,
Okay,
and for one formula, I used to solve many questions,
okay,
the same pattern, many questions. And I think that in the science there are three divided part in one textbook only, so there is very a lot of confusion that what should you study first. And I think you should study tough one first and the easy one should be left behind to study afterwards.
okay.
And the 10th standard science was a little bit easier than
Then
now
11th one. Okay,
11th class. So if you do basics, only NCRT and a little bit of refresher. Yes,
okay.
sir.
What about the Preeti? How you handle science? Because the science made your percentage
I think
down.
you should.
Okay. So what kind of precaution you
Yes,
wanted to
sir.
give other students? Okay.
I would say that I didn't like science, matlab chemistry from the starting. So I used to ignore science. At the starting, I used to ignore chemistry actually.
Okay.
Due to which I used to prepare for physics and bio in advance only. Matlab not much advance, but one day before the teacher was supposed to teach, I used to read physics, bio, and physics, and then later on, after 3 days, after 2 or 3 days, used to revise it again. But chemistry, I think, was something which I left because the formulas in chemistry and all those bonds and all were seemed very difficult for me. So I think that the mistake which I did was I didn't took chemistry very serious. I didn't know many questions in chemistry. And while preparing for the exams also, when I was reading the last time, I was picking all the questions which I found difficult. And on the last year also, it was my mistake. I left one question. I thought that it will not come in the exam, and the same question came in the exam, and only which was comprising of 5 marks.
Okay.
So I think science is something which you should study every day, and you should not do any mistake like me, which I did.
ओके जैसे प्रीति का कहना है कि साइंस में उसने जो है एक सेक्शन है केमिस्ट्री को काफ़ी लाइटली ले लिया या फिर उसमें इंटरेस्ट नहीं लिया और वो डेट्रीमेंटल रहा उसके एग्जाम रिजल्ट्स के लिए, जिसकी वजह से ओवरऑल परसेंटेज में थोड़ी सी गिरावट हमने देखने मिली. अदरवाइज शी सपोज टू स्कोर मोर देन 95. ओके वेयर ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ दैट केमिस्ट्री सेक्शन शी स्लाइड डाउन. ओके तो उसका कहना है कि आप किसी भी सब्जेक्ट को हल्के में मत लीजिएगा. Okay, you must revise it regularly, read it properly, clear your concept before exam. एग्जाम आने से पहले ही आपको सारे कंसेप्ट क्लियर कर लेने चाहिए. ओके सर क्या कहेंगे, मैडम क्या कहेंगी, मेरे दोस्त क्या कहेंगे, ऐसे पीयर प्रेशर में मत रहिए. ओके बिकॉज इट इज अ मैटर ऑफ योर लाइफ, योर एग्जाम, नो अदर पर्सन गोइंग टू गिव योर एग्जाम. ओके ऐसा कहना है. नाउ कमिंग टू 3 remaining subject, those are complementary with each other. That is 2 languages, Hindi, English, and social sciences. Okay, so in social science I had one question from here, that how you made history, which is too much boring, okay, and too much lengthy. It is very vast subject. How you cover up history and how you manage the revision of history. Okay, that is very big question, good question asked by Shiksha. Okay, so please.
I would say that history was a subject which was my second most favorite after maths. I used to study history by making stories. I used to make mnemonics. I used to teach my friends. I used to teach them.
Okay.
So by doing this only, strengthen my history.
Okay,
it was not something very boring, which seems very boring for me.
Okay, it is not boring with Preeti. Okay, suppose it is boring, how you will manage? I am just coming to Shraddha and Anjali. Okay, this is question is specially coming from the student, those who are feeling that they are boring. We lost the connection of Meenal Rao. Now currently she is joined. Okay, चलो बताइए थोड़ा सा. Anjali, please.
Sir, for me,
how will make history interesting? Okay.
Sir, it was always an interesting subject. At every level, I felt that making small notes of every dates means there are many dates in 10th class and they are mostly related, so we get easily confused. So many students, they go with reflection and read the summary. We should not do like that. We should go with the NCERT textbook, read every line. When taught in class, we should mark the important points told by the teacher or which we feel it can come in exam. And when we read by our own, we should make notes on it. Means take a pen and paper in the side and write all the important points. And when the exam is approaching, we can revise them easily before the exam. That was my strategy, sir.
Okay, what about Shraddha?
So history was actually very boring for me. तो मैंने आधी से ज्यादा चीज तो रट्टा ही मारी थी.
No,
And
actually, this
about
question
talking
is
about
for
grades,
you. Okay. Actually, Shiksha asked the question directly for you because the boring for so many students and how you manage it is boring for it was boring for you. Okay. कैसे आपने
it was
manage किया?
boring for me too.
Okay.
Talking about dates, take example French Revolution एक particular year में हुआ था, and I would memorize it as like after 7 years इसका unification हुआ और उसके unification के after 4 years उसका unification हुआ. So according to a particular timeline, I would used to memorize it. And half of the history thing I took it as a story, and जो story नहीं बन रही थी, I basically memorized it because it was very boring for me, kind of. Yeah.
Okay. So memorizing is another section, but for memorizing also you have to read it multiple times.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can.
Understanding is the first priority, but if you don't understand it, you'll have only one option to memorize it. And once you memorize it 2 to 3 times, you will get used to it. Like, and at the end also you will remember it.
Okay. Coming to the language section, have you done any practice for the language section, English and Hindi, such as a very big chunk of marks allocated in a essay section, as well as letter writing, precise writing, letter
So
writing?
rest of the practice was done in the school itself. The teachers we got, they were making us practice.
Okay, teachers are behind all of you, that they are just giving you tasks and you are completing very seriously. You are taking those all tasks
Sir,
very seriously.
Hindi sir was an important factor in our Hindi exam. Means
Okay.
he was much before the syllabus. Means he was completing very fastly, and the grammar revision which we done in our class was on another level, sir.
Okay. So revising a grammar and grammar practice is very much important, and the syllabus completion is also very important. Okay, in case of languages also. What about Preeti and Meenal? Okay.
Yes, sir. I think same as Anjali, our teachers taught us everything. I think 2 months before the exams only we completed our syllabus, and our teachers started teaching us grammar and all. And I used to practice for essays every day or every 2 or 3 days. I used to write one essay or read one essay,
Okay.
and grammar also. All the things which our teachers gave, I used to complete that on the time only. So I think the marks which I got in Hindi is due to my teacher only.
Okay. Meenal Roy, you got a 98, I think so. Hindi. Am I correct? 98, 99 something. 99. 98. You are not audible. You are not audible. Turn on your mic. Meenal Roy.
Sir, am I
Now
audible?
Yes, you are audible. Please.
Sir, actually, English and Hindi are the subjects which, if you listen in class only once,
Okay.
it's like a cakewalk, sir. And these two subjects are scoring, so you should be thorough with Hindi and English. So first of all, in Hindi, grammar is very important, because the 10 marks, 10 to 15 marks of 10 to 20 marks in the final comes from grammar. So you should be thorough with grammar, because grammar sometimes comes hard in Hindi. So this year's paper was a bit lengthy, and grammar was only difficult. So you should be thorough with the grammar. And in English is, I think, very easy, according to me.
Okay.
You should only focus on your handwriting. Handwriting should be very clear, so it should be visible to the examiner. First of all, the point is you should be clear with your handwriting. The second thing is you should be thorough with the letter format and all those formats which are coming in the writing section.
Okay.
And that's it, sir. You should be thorough with the textbook questions also, because it also comes for approx 10 to 20 marks. And letter writing and essay writing are the must. And yes, sir. That's I think if you are not good in science and maths, you should be thorough with Hindi and English, and you should score above 95. That's it.
Okay. So that this can be a makeup factor if you are lacking in another subject that is known as STM subject, science, technology, and
Sir, I would
mathematics.
like to add.
Yes, add it.
I would like to add, sir, this when we gave our board, the English paper was not much lengthy, but it's not the case in every year. So the speed of the student and the handwriting is a must. Sir, all know my handwriting. When I
Yes.
write it fast, it's not very clear. So this year in English we got much time, so my handwriting was clear, and that was a main factor in scoring good marks in my English.
Okay. So
Sir, the coming batch should focus on the speed on English, because much every time in our school we will complete our exam. Most of the time that at the end minute only, sir.
okay, that is very much important. Handwriting is one of the main factor, major factor in case of languages. Also in case of science and social science also, handwriting is a very much important factor. Okay, if your answer sheet is not representable, examiner is quite confused and he is already overloaded with so many answer sheet. Simply he will throw your answer sheet with a maximum speed, allocating minimum marks. So avoid that problem. All of you must have a good handwriting.
Sir, and knowing concept is not only the factor. If we don't do our time management in our exams, the concepts we know we cannot write, and the examiner will not know that we know that concept, so he will not give the marks. So time management in our exams are very important.
Time management is very much important in exam. Okay, now coming to the time management, as you already taken out this subject, how you manage your time, that is a daily timetable first. Second, time for exam. Okay, whenever you are facing exam, let it be a PT1, PT2, half yearly exam, or any unit test or weekly test, how you exactly manage and how you learn that exam management, or that is you're managing your time in exam, that is a 3 hours. Okay, 3 hours and 25 questions. Okay, how you manage that?
Sir, I would like to say that the time management came by solving practice question paper, keeping the timer with there on my table, and with the school exams, most of the students think that they are simply taking the exam, but from that we can gain that which question we are taking more time, how much time before, means we should complete at least 15 minutes before. But frankly speaking, no board exam in my except English I completed at the last minute. I rarely got the chance to check the paper. In social science, it was a very lengthy paper for me. The time management was a key factor. And also, sir, the short answers, we should keep a set limit that before that time, means half an hour, we should complete this much question in our exam. And by that time, we should complete this much questions. That is the most important, sir. By that, we know that we are lagging in our question paper, and the last questions are very important. They are most important questions that we are going to gain marks in it.
Okay, so time management is one of the major factor. Okay, to have an edge over an exam. Okay, that can be possible when you give more and more practice sets and practice exam. What exactly Anjali is saying. And then also she faced a certain kind of problem in social science and other, which paper itself is a very lengthy paper. Okay, and coming to Shraddha and Preeti. First to Shraddha, how you manage your time and how you learn that time management. Are you really managing time, or it just happened only because of the habit you develop during the year?
I learned time management from my like pre-boards and half yearly exams, because they were the 3 hour exams too. And yes, I even English ma'am helped me like learning the time management thing.
Okay,
How much particular time you should give to the question answer section, how much particular time you should give to the essay and writing thing. So yeah, you should be you should be you should know what time you should give to a particular section may you have to give mostly or approximately 1 to 2 minutes for every 2 marks question, and like so on like that.
okay. What about Preeti? How you manage time and how other student learn it? Okay, if somebody wanted to manage their time and they are unable to learn, can you suggest things how you manage it and how you learn it, from where you learn it? Okay, and which method you follow?
Act- Same as Shraddha and Anjali, I used to keep a watch with me, and I used to decide that I'll do three short answers in 10 minutes, or three short answers in 5 minutes, something. And in my mind only, when we had pre-boards, I used to keep a reward for me that if I'll do this, I'll get this. Matlab, I used to keep a reward for myself. And but as Anjali said, in during the boards exams, we didn't get a lot of time for even after managing our time, we didn't got a lot of time. So uh, due to which most many of the students left many of their questions as in Hindi. I left 3 marks questions because of lack of my time management.
Okay.
So I started practicing this from I think keyboards. So I think I advise to all the students that they should start preparing for this from the beginning of their academic year only. Even if there is no exam, they should start practicing from the starting only at their home. They could keep a alarm with them while solving maths questions and writing any notes. So, which I think it would be helpful for them till when they write their board examination.
Okay, so all of you heard about these all toppers. Okay, they already share their strategies, special strategies, and their what kind of problem they face. Okay, and how they manage time, their studies, volume of studies, revision, smart work, hard work, peer pressure, expectation of parents. Okay, and expectation of teachers, and their own ambitions. Okay, how they keep motivated throughout the year, and how they keep practicing it. Okay, practice is the key of success, plus interest is also the key to keep you on track. Your interest, your practice. Okay, and smartly managing time and your task. What exactly the crux from this interview session we are getting it. Okay, okay, somebody else is entering. I don't know. Okay, so this is what exactly we are following. Okay, now I am congratulating these all toppers again. Okay, thanks for giving your precious time allocating on Sunday. Although all of you already joined in the 11th class, I don't know how many of you join science or commerce. Okay, and arts. Okay, wherever you will join, my best wishes is always with you. Okay, and your precious experience will help to students. Okay, बाकी स्टूडेंट को हेल्प करेंगे. ओके, इसी के साथ मैं ये जो है सेशन खत्म करता हूँ, ये शो को खत्म करता हूँ. थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग टू ऑल व्यूवर्स एज वेल एज टू ऑल टॉपर्स. थैंक यू. ओके, दिस इज बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर योर करियर. ओके,
Thank you, sir.
ओके, थैंक्स फॉर गिविंग
Thank
योर
you, sir.
प्रीशियस टाइम. थैंक यू बेटा.
Thank you.
थैंक यू बेटा.
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू बेटा. चलो आप, थैंक यू.